Now over 1,000 receiving yards on the season. It's the Browns and the Chiefs on Monday Night Prime Time.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a... Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be.
A lot of ice after last week.
After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was. And you know who else is having fun? Receivers. Because they get a chance to do what they do best, which is go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, and that last week effort, he threw for well over 400 yards. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. A good pickup there, a 22. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but
there he goes, left side. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just...
Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. Oh, he shifts past him. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game would be ideal.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Watson down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. After the sack on first down, Watson, he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go with Chubb on second down. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Watson. The pass caught by his running back, Nick Chubb. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. The York now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 40-score deficit, and they don't...
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
KC's offense ready to take over.
Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
There goes Sterling Shepard, the 30.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the bat. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Butker's kick here is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
It's a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
The players hate it, the coaches hate it. Sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
Takes it at the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
From the 50, it's Watson.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Watson under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Under pressure, they got him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here we go on 4th. Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
The York on now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
His 2nd sack of the night. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Cleveland offense making their way out. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a...
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Sterling Shepard. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
Takes it at the 7.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Here's Watson. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Watson's throw taken in by Valdes-Scantling. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the red zone now, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Again, it's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper from 17 yards out.
And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. That'll give him 8 that time, and that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing now is Mahomes.
A quick pass here. He's got Shepard.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And this is caught. He hits more.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on fourth down.
Mahomes now to throw. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. And again, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
York now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds his target, Ebron. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Mahomes now on first down.
He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. Mahomes to throw once more. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's brought down. Now here's Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah
able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
One final try for Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. So an offensive final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And the kick is good, but obviously it won't matter. As they're going to go down in defeat here, this one's over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. but still all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Cleveland, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7.